Now that you've received your standee, it's time to attach your stand. You may have received a single or a double or possibly both. Let's work on attaching them. We're going to begin with our single stand. We'll have the score line up. It's visible and easy to see. And the curve lock is also visible, and we want to make sure we press that down. As we do that, we have our score line that we bend ever so slightly in each place so that we don't bend it wrong, and we bend that right up as our curve line goes down. Now you're ready to flip your single stand over and apply your tape. Immediately after flipping, I attached 2 pieces of double-sided tape right near my score line. And now it's time to start removing your double-sided tape. It's time now to attach your stand to your standee. You want to make sure you have the lowest part of your stand 1/4 of an inch from the bottom of your standee. Flip it over, find that spot. You can always check your instruction sheet too. It has that 1/4 inch guide for you, and you want to make sure this is absolutely straight because your sticky tape is very, very sticky. Just a couple more steps, we are almost done. It's time for you to get your curved lock in place. Just lift it up and pop it in. Next is your angled tab. Just pop it out. Your angled tab has a score line. Make sure you bend it both ways and then put your double-sided tape on the opposite side of the score line. Then take your angled tab. You're going to attach it right to the end of your stand, and it has a purpose. It too will help hold your stand into place. And now that we've completed our single stand, let's take a look at how to put our double stand together. There are 3 important parts that I'd like you to locate before you start putting together your double stand. Here they are. First, your 2 perforated lines, then your 2 curved locks, and finally, your bottom tab. If your double stand does not have a bottom tab, that's okay. There are many of them that don't call for it. Now it's time to get started. Let's go to our first step. Put your hand in the middle, start gently lifting up so you get that straight fold. Do one more right here, and then head to the middle. And then we do one more up at the top. And then repeat those steps on your opposite side. Now it's time for your curved lock. Pull both sides up and pull that curved lock back so it slides right into place where both slits are. What I like to do is tap it right into place. And repeat on your second curved lock. Next step is to flip it over. Now it's time to start taping with your double-sided sticky tape that came with your standee. I always begin right at the bottom and work up to the top. I put it close to the edge and down towards the bottom and just roll it right up. And then when you get to the end point, instead of ripping it, I just keep scissors nearby. As you tape down each portion of your stand, make certain not to remove the cover of your tape until you're completely done. It's very sticky tape. Our stands only require 1 piece of tape on each side, but I often prefer to run an extra piece on each side just to keep it extra secure. We're almost done. It's time for our bottom tab, which also has 2 perforated lines. Bend those sides down, and then we're also going to run a piece of tape here and a piece of tape here. And then tuck your tabs in, and it runs flush right here. And guess what? That's what makes your stand stand. We are to our final steps. It's time to remove your tape and put your stand on your standee. You want to make sure that it's going to be centered and your bottom will be flush to your standee. Let's remove our tape and flip our stand over. Again, you want to place it right in the middle of your standee, and the bottom will be flush on your standee. And then you're going to press it down very securely by pressing down firmly all throughout your middle. Congratulations, your double-sided stand is completely put together. Now a couple of quick tips for you. That bottom tab, well, you can put weight on that. If you're gonna be outside on a windy day, it'll hold it right in place. Or maybe you're gonna have a lot of small children at your party and they might play with it. That too will help. And the sticky tape that comes with your stand, that is so sticky that the cover might be a little hard to get off. You're gonna love your Shindigz Standee, where we're always making life more fun.